future Hall of Famer, the sensational 11-time world champion in 5 weight divisions. Please welcome the reigning, defending, and the undefeated WBC and WBA welterweight and super-welterweight champion.
What's going on, man? Listen, autism. I know. I should probably go ahead and throw a line in the water. Deep waters here, maybe. See what I might catch. I can't catch. No, really though. I mean, a couple of times I've been able to hang out with autistic people. Have been nothing but laughs. I mean, no joke, man. Really good times. I didn't have to clean none of that shit up though. So that's important. Hats off to all caregivers, to people on the spectrum. No doubt. I don't have that kind of patience. I get impatient with inanimate objects. Like my fishing pole, you know? Stupid fishing pole. Goddamn lawnmower. Like, you know, I got a hillbilly in me. We get abusive to inanimate shit. There's a footprint and all our shit. But it got me thinking though, how come there's no autistic amusement park? Like, you know, like an autistic Disney or something. You're talking about a great time. We got the Special Olympics. See how much fun that is. I'm sure that idea didn't come off with open arms the first time it was presented. So hear me out. Autistic amusement park, man. Nothing but smiles and fun. Go get you a funnel cake with glitter on it. A bedazzled turkey leg. You know? Hey Ronnie, man, what you putting on these turkey legs? Are these rhinestones? Ronnie likes rhinestones, all right. What are you gonna do? Sounds some fun. I was also thinking about, you know, how those racist ass slave owners, they were right. You know, in a sense that, you know, to try to keep education away from black people. Cause damn, look what happened. Man, I just couldn't pull it off. They're right about trying to keep us from intermingling with the races. Sexual relationships. Because damn, look what happened. We done muddied the waters. We're now running out of white people. That was right. That's an uphill battle. You fight a losing battle there. You know what I'm saying? There ain't a continent around. There's no culture that you can keep this black dick from. They all want it. You know, hey. There's black Eskimos. We don't even like the cold. Good luck with that. Love hard.
I am. It was Stuyvesant Ave where the dream came about. Pop said, let's get to this money, sonny. We'll figure it out. To work for somebody, it's okay for now. But it's all about the leverage, son. Let me show you how to work on your credit. Better yet, work on your habits. How you spend money when you get it. Fetishes are pathetic. Invest in life insurance or you're gonna live to regret it. Set some bread aside. You'll be surprised how much you can eat. Hard to marginalize when it's you on the D. Cause the paper made different. You know what I mean? Now it's my name on the door. Hand on the checks. The money still ain't free, but at least I decide who gets it. Miss you, Pop.
Should cycle like the tires on a motorcycle. What it do, chick? Ooh, like Jack Michael. Plus the youth on the loose and they act like you. That trifle, automatic rifle. automatically packing them into the cycle. I pray to the most to come close, that's on Bible. First I write it, then recite it, I'm excited that you like it. Redirecting them and resurrecting them is vital. Throw your hands in the air if you love them like I do. See, that's my idol. Being tribal can divide you. Like basking in the fact that he is African immaculate and missing out on the fact that we passengers and practice sin.
Yo, so back again, doing it with Jay Black this time. Look, I said, fuck your analysis. I write this hard shit till I get calluses and butter out of prison and Eric off of dialysis. A nigga want smoke, drop a addy. Mark the calendar, cause so far Omar ain't never been known to dodge a challenger. Why would I start now? In the 45th caliber, I just let this 45 unravel. You better saddle up. Used to be on that block pushing that rock like Metallica. Now I just open the box and count it up. Smoking the finest reefer ever grown. Them streets I left alone, they still there. I still see the same people when I'm home, but now I'm seasoned, even more of a beast with every poem. That's the reason these niggas don't want me featured on their songs, cause they be thinking they hot until I cook them. Then they wanna be cool like we went to school, or I knew them from the block, but I ain't beat. Nigga beat it, I'm Cobra clutching this iron like the Sheik, and they be reading about you dying by the weekend. Oh.
Battery is the knife to put the battery in your back. DNA is vacuum tracked like I'm Henrietta Lacks. Government patents on my ninjas' ideas. Self-esteem, make it seem like the thought took years. Hit the snooze button. Arena alarm, my ninjas lose nothing. We dropping these bombs at 10 paces I turn. I'm burning your hippocampus. Ninjas reading your pens, cause the renters running rampant. A sacred monster on my opium pack. Tie building, ride wheeling, nothing holding me back. Cut nasty like a brothel. In the day debacle. Chinese engineering, slipping Mickey's in your taco. Whoa, you Donnie Bravo, got a pair to shoot. Float your soul to a pothole with a parachute. Marionette type puppet, bozos in the public. I'm a MC Hammer classic, and older King Tutton is just OBN.
These guys ding, time for the 7th. And even if I know ya, this will be over before the 11th round. Unless I'm tethered down, don't tempt me. If the clip is empty, I reload better rounds. This ain't a dream, don't pinch me. Your first mistake was waking up and not thinking this hillbilly can take you, son. Knoxville, Tennessee ain't the place to run. Home of the knuckle sandwich, you tasted one. Stop the fight, well, for goodness sake, he's done. Look at his face, just take the L, I'll take the one. Like COVID, I eliminate the ones who think I'm fake. You're a verbal DJ, press play, stay out my face. I've heard your replay, the same words on the same plate. Cafeteria buffet, you need to refine your taste. Don't send me an invite, I wouldn't dine at your place. Your rhymes are probably laced, no taste for bullshit. And say nigga again, in case I forgot how to use it. And rhyme it with trigger and pretend to give it use. Your simile abuse was intended to amuse. Instead, I'm offended you haven't invented new tools.
Just like any job in most situations, it's the people. You know what I mean? Like in my particular building, it's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Like everybody want to be the person to tell somebody. I just got into a situation last night with a supervisor because she moves. Her ego is what drives her. So it got back to me a few weeks ago that her and her shift assistant was talking shit about me because I come in for overtime and I'm picking up a lot of extra hours, but I'm on accommodations, basically on restrictions because I hurt my shoulder at work.
Right.
So these bitches is talking crazy like, yeah, I don't know why he keep coming in here and he know he can't do shit. Bitch, it's not my job to find something for me to do on my accommodations. That's your job as supervisors and managers. So because I need the bread, like I don't just want to come hang out at fucking Amazon in a warehouse.
If I
didn't need the bread, I wouldn't just be coming up in there. You understand what I'm saying? So, it was that part. So again, that turned into me going to doing what those folks do when it comes to a corporate situation. Okay, I'm going to HR. I'm going to the manager because now the site manager, because you as my direct manager, you on some bullshit. You having conversations and you don't even have enough tact about yourself, enough coof about yourself to, even if the other person initiated the conversation, for you to shut it down, and then for you to be goofy enough to have that conversation in front of another person for it to be able to get back to me.
Right. That's unprofessional right there.
Right,
Totally.
exactly. So
yeah.
Last night we had a conversation. It was about something else. She was trying to change. She was trying to move me from what I was doing at that moment to doing something, working with, and I assumed that she was trying to have me work with a person that I've already attempted to work with. And when I say work with, I'm talking about side by side with this person. And I've already attempted that. And other managers recognize that the other person's work ethic doesn't allow for anybody else to work right next to him because he's all over the place. But this is something he's been doing for the years that he's been there already.
Right.
He's already set in his ways in terms of that. So the other managers move me. Now, all of a sudden, when she come back on shift on this particular night, and I say to her, are you trying to have me work with him? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's not going to work, which is why they moved me over there. So before I even attempt to do that, I'll just leave and go home.
Right.
So she's like, all right, well, go home then.
Yeah.
Again, that ego shit.
Yeah.
Not really understanding the situation and not taking the time to assess the situation of why I'm saying what I'm saying. So I made the attempt to come back and have an adult conversation with her because I'm like, look, I'm 45 years old. She's over 30. I don't know exactly how old she is, but just out of respect for her, because she's a manager, even though she's not my direct manager anymore, she's a manager, just still give her a little bit of respect. Let me come back and get clarity on this. So I walk back over to her, and she's still in her feelings, dealing with emotions. Talking about, yeah, you know, your attitude been real different lately, and that ain't got shit to do with the conversation right now. Let's not take it to some personal shit. Right. Let's deal with what you asking me to do, because this is work related. The other shit you talking about ain't work related.
Yeah. So I want to add though, at this point too, especially companies like Amazon, the more progressive companies and stuff like that, man, we older than them, the people we work for, and that's difficult because you really they boss. You just kind of coaching them. You coaching them on how to handle you.
And look, and this is an example that so there's been 3 other managers that I've had interactions with. I ain't even gonna say confrontations, because it really wasn't confrontational. It was just them being in their mindset, and like you said, they're a lot younger. Right. So it was 2 males and 1 female that I had to pull to the side and say, look, I know I'm a lot older than you. I don't know exactly how old you are, but I know I'm a lot older than you. So rather than talking at me and telling me what to do, it would work better for you, and not just in regards to me, but everybody in here, for you to approach the situation with hey, look, would you mind going to do this? Because most likely, most of us that's in here is in here to get a check. So we ain't going to tell you no. Right. But it's just the approach. When you talk at a person, it's going to make me look at you with a little bit of resentfulness, and I'm going to want to punch you in your face. I'll fuck around and invite you outside once I become permanent.
Right. So, and see, that's a slight in Amazon's hiring process. That's what that is.
Because and that's the thing that I was saying to the site manager, because I'm like, yo, y'all don't even really interview people. Y'all don't do drug tests. Y'all don't interview people. Y'all just put up a fucking notification that y'all hiring, have people fill out maybe 10 questions, and go take a little mouth swab for what y'all calling a drug test, but y'all ain't testing for weed, and which is it work in my benefit because I smoke weed, so I'm not knocking that, but it's just
right. But that's showing the rationale in your thought process when you speaking on what you're speaking on.
Right.
I get
y'all
what
not
you're
even
saying.
Screening people. Y'all basically bringing anybody that want a job. You telling them, all right, cool, you can come in here and work. Yeah. And then it creates the environment where people that are not on the same page, on the same frequency, don't have the same understanding, don't have the same level of maturity, don't have the same level of people and social skills. Then we in a situation where we not seeing eye to eye, You understand what I'm saying? And then you got people that react emotionally.
Right.
And for me, it's crazy when I see it in other people because I'm a Cancer. So I'm a naturally an emotional person. You understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
When I see other people being overly emotional, I'm like,
Nah,
yo, you
really?
fucking bugging. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's keep it work. Don't worry about how I feel about you personally, because that ain't got shit to do with me doing my job.
Right.
That part. I want your talking cadence is just like your lyrical cadence. You know what I'm saying?
So you know what?
I thought he was spit. You know, I had the volume down, and I was like, damn, I'm missing this long ass verse, and I just got off the phone. I thought
you know what's crazy?
Like giving it to y'all.
All right, so
I just hold on in over there. I'm getting ready to start the beat, dude.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Rescue, you know I'm something special. Part hood nigga, part intellectual, and I'm tapped in with the extraterrestrials. And the way
So I just since I've been in Atlanta, like I said, it's only been about 4 or 5 months. I reconnected with one of my brothers from high school.
Okay.
So he's an MC also. So we be talking about MCing and shit. And he's like, yo, you know, this is something. Like, he made a great point to me because he's like, yo, as MCs, this is not something that we take time off from. Because even in our regular conversation, we're still honing our skills because we articulate. When you're particular about how you articulate things, you're still sharpening your sword in terms of being MC. So all of this shit, it just flew the way that it flowed. So we MCing even without actually performing.
Yeah.
Who's that right there? Who that? Who playing that?
That must be Rufaro. Is that you, Rufaro?
All right, so what we gonna do? What we gonna do on this?
Bitch from Amazon, better stay in the place, get out my face, shit. Bitch, you a disgrace. I'm your elder.
Bitch, fuck your analysis. I write this hard shit till I get calluses and butter out of prison and Eric off of dialysis. Nigga want smoke, drop an addy, walk the calendar, cause so far home I ain't never been known to dodge a challenger. Why would I start now? In the 45th caliber, I just let this 45 unravel you. Better saddle up. Used to be on that block pushing that rock like Metallica. Now I just open the box and count it up, smoking the finest reefer ever grown. The streets I left alone, they still there.
Oh man, I know that's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Man. You get us out in the same room, man. There's some madness on the way.
Yo, let me tell you something. I was just, man, listen. When we all get in the same space, this shit is gonna be magic. This shit gonna be insane.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Come on. No.